Chapter 20. Tuesday afternoon. Lunchtime was a great success. All the kindergarteners loved their pizza and pop, and nobody seemed to mind that it had all been bought and paid for by a ghost. Haunted pizza tastes the best, said Freddie Moore, and the other kindergarteners couldn't have agreed more. After school, Keeper unlocked his locker and once again put his padlock on top of the locker. And just like yesterday, George put on the long strip of paper, switching Keeper's padlock for their own. Keeper grabbed George and Howard's padlock, clicked it closed on his locker, and pushed hard to make sure it was really locked tightly. It was. Once the hallways were empty, George and Howard got back to work. George unlocked the Keeper's locker, while Howard filled it up with pretty lacy dresses, making sure that both looked beautiful and their ruffles were just right. George typed another text on Keeper's phone and left a new envelope beside it. Then they locked the door with Keeper's lock and set everything up so it will work again the same way tomorrow. Are you sure we can stay here and watch all the fun? Asked Howard. We better not, said George. Things are about to get even uglier. Chapter 21. Things get even uglier. When wrestling practice ended at 4:30, Keeper's friends rushed to their lockers and turned on their phones. As they had suspected, there was another text from Keeper. By the time Keeper got to his locker, he knew something was wrong. What? He yelled at his friends. What now? Sorry, dude, said Luigi, but we don't want to play dress up with you. Yeah, princess, said Flintstone. The three bullies chuckled. Keeper grabbed the box phone and read the message. I did not write this, Keeper yelled. And I don't have any dresses in my locker either. I can prove it. Keeper unlocked his locker and opened the door, revealing 3 of the prettiest dresses anyone had ever seen. Keeper's friends started laughing as he closed the door and checked to make sure he had opened the right locker. Somebody's messing with me, screamed Keeper. He tore the dresses out of his locker and ripped them to the floor. Maybe you're just getting in touch with your feminine side, said Luigi. Keeper's 3 friends burst into hysterical laughter. Laugh it up, chumps, yelled Keeper as he searched the top shelf of his locker. Sure enough, there was another envelope. He ripped it open and read the message out loud. There is no escape. Signed, Wacky Maggie. Keeper's friends stopped laughing and looked at the notes. Dude, said Bert, I think you really did get cursed. At least it's a funny curse, said Luigi. Chapter 22. Wednesday. Another day, another awesome lunch for George and Howard and their classmates. The Picure Pizza Palace had even delivered salads and plastics, and the kindergarteners had never been happier. At the end of the day, when wrestling practice was over, Keeper's 3 friends dashed back to their lockers as fast as they could to see what bizarre thing Keeper was going to do next. They were not disappointed. Keeper was already angry when he reached his locker. He knew something was not right. "What?" he yelled at his friends. "What are you guys laughing about?" "Dude," said Luigi. "Can I bring a teddy bear to your tea party, or is it just for dollies only?" The three bullies busted up laughing. Keeper grabbed Luigi's phone and read the message. "I did not write this," Keeper screamed wildly. "And I don't have any dolls in my locker either." Keeper grabbed the key from the chain around his neck, unlocked his padlock, and threw the locker door open with a mighty crash. About 20 dolls tumbled out of the locker and fell into a pile at Keeper's feet. Keeper's friends each took a few steps back. They weren't sure whether to keep laughing or start running. Keeper did nothing at first. He just stood there looking down at the mountain of dolls off his feet. Then he began breathing heavily and he started to twitch. The trembling originated at Keeper's feet, making its way slowly up his legs. By the time it reached the Keeper's upper body, he was shaking like a volcano that was about to explode. Keeper squeezed his fists into tight knots of fury as he wasted his right foot and began kicking the dolls. "I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!" Keeper screamed as he pounded his pretty dollies up and down the hallway. Keeper's friends had never seen a freak-out quite like this. Keeper grabbed two of the bigger dolls and started swinging them around and around, smashing them against his locker door and just about anything else that was nearby. Then came the tearing and beating and the stomping and dissipating. Luigi, Bug, and Finsting decided it might be a good time to start running. Keeper's berserk front lasted about 15 minutes. Finally, he collapsed, exhausted in a pile of fluffy polyester filling, shredded dolly dresses, and tiny plastic arms, legs, and heads. Keeper just sat there, breathing slowly for a long time and staring at nothing. Then Keeper thought of something. It was as if he had finally figured out the mysteries of the ages. He stood up and grabbed his padlock from the top of his locker. Carefully, he tied it over and over again in his hands, studying it very closely. "Aha!" he exclaimed.